Hey guys, aloha. I know I haven't made a video in months, and you guys are probably wondering what's going on. My last video, or in my last series, I was focusing on trying to lose weight. So the reason why I haven't filmed any videos in a while is because I've actually given up on, well, I don't want to say given up because that's not really the right term, but I've stopped my weight loss journey. So for some of you, sorry, got hair in my mouth, problems of having long hair, that's why I always keep it up. Anyways, so the reason why I haven't posted a video in a while is because I've really been focusing on not allowing my self-worth to be tied into a number on the scale. And what I saw when I was trying to lose weight was that even though it was coming from a place of self-love for the first time in my life, that number on the scale still kind of defined me, like, being so focused on that every week. And even if the number didn't go down, I didn't necessarily not feel, I didn't feel bad about myself, if I lost weight or gained weight or vice versa. But I just didn't like having to be focused on that external thing, that arbitrary number that really, to me, means nothing. What really I want to focus on now is less about a number on the scale, but more about how I feel in my own skin and what my body feels like, because I still think that health is very important. I do not want to treat my body like a garbage can and just, eat whatever. But I also don't want to be hyper-focused on my body, because what I've learned this year is that I have so much more to offer the world than my physical appearance. And really, where my self-worth lies is not external, but it's right here. And the more that I've focused on that, the more that I've realized that these weight loss goals just really aren't coming from a place of authenticity, but rather what I thought I needed to do because of outside pressures. Because I am bigger, I have a lot of outside pressures telling me that I need to be smaller, that I need to be less, that, even the smallest comments of like, oh, it looks like you lost weight. Like, those are the sort of comments that make you think, oh, okay, well, I didn't really lose weight, but should I be? Or, I don't want my value or my worth, not even my self-worth, but my value and my worth to others, to be tied to the way that I look. Because if I gain weight or I lose weight, guess what? I'm still the same person. And that's why I've decided to, I guess, give up on, for lack of a better term, this weight loss journey. So what are my goals? Guys, I'm filming this on New Year's Eve. So I've been thinking a lot about my goals for 2018. So what is the next step for me? And the next step for me, like I was saying, is just, I want to feel good in my body. And that's not going to come from a number on the scale. That's going to come from, me fueling my body properly, being active, because when I'm active, that's when I feel the best. It's more about my energy levels. I know my energy levels are optimized when I'm eating shitty, when I'm drinking alcohol, my body doesn't function the way that I want it to. And powerlifting is still something that I'm extremely passionate about, and I have lots of strength goals next year, and the only way that I'm going to achieve those goals is if I fuel my body properly. But that fueling my body properly is coming from a place of, to accomplish these other goals, and because I love myself, to treat myself with that respect, not from a place of I have to do this in order to lose weight because I feel like that's what is right for me. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense to you guys. Anyways, Oh, I apologize. I'm getting over a cold. So, moving on, what are some of my goals for 2018? I've decided that none of my goals will be weight loss based. So I have a lot of goals and a few that I want to share with you because I think that a lot of times the reason that we don't accomplish our goals is because we're not setting the right types of goals. And let me just kind of give you an example. So I know a lot of people will set like a goal, like I want to, go to the gym more, or I want to eat better, or, I want to read more books. Now, those are all, great goals to have, but they're not specific. So you need to be a little bit more specific. Like when you say, I want to eat better, what exactly does that look like? It should be something also that's measurable. If it's, eating better, what exactly every single day does that look like? And how can you measure if you're being successful? Or if it's reading more books, how are you going to measure more books? Set a specific goal that you can measure. A goal, one book a month, for an example. And then they're also, of course you want to make sure they're realistic. But I think that the realistic part isn't as crucial because I think a lot of times we actually sell ourselves short. So I think a lot of times we don't set big enough goals. So I think, as long as you're making them specific and measurable, and lastly, set a timeline. Like when are you going to accomplish this by? Just in 2018, guys, there's 12 months in 2018. What are you going to do every single month, every single week, every single day? Those are the types of goals that you want to have, because if we set goals for the entire year, what happens is we push them off and we say, next week or next month or in a few months when this is done, and the end of the year comes and we're no closer to achieving those goals. And when we don't achieve our goals, I think what that does is it really breaks our self-esteem. It really puts a damper on our self-worth and our self-value, because we feel like, oh God, I can't even achieve my goals. I can't even stick to things that I said I'm going to. But really, guys, it comes back to setting the appropriate goals and making yourself accountable to them. And so for my goals, some of my goals are, I want to read a book a month. One of the biggest things that I've learned this year is the value in reading books. You guys, I was never somebody who would read books. I always made excuses. I didn't have time, this and that. Oh, guys, I have my master's degree. I'm like, I read so many books for school. I don't need to read any more books. That is the biggest fucking lie, you guys. Reading books this year is reading books actually and listening to podcasts. Those two things. Personal development, guys. Reading books, listening to podcasts. The two biggest things that transformed my life this year. If you don't do anything else next year, read more and start listening to podcasts that uplift you and motivate and inspire you to be a better version of yourself every single day. And that's what I did this year, and I want to continue to do next year. So I want to read a book every month. And guys, if you don't want to read, I have a few books physical books I actually read, but the majority of the books that I read are actually, I listen to them on Audible. I have an Audible membership, and this is not a sponsored post by any means, but something that I truly believe in. I think it's like $15 a month, but you get a free book every month that you can download. You can choose from their thousands of audiobooks, and you get one every single month. And if you join, you get a free one and a 30-day membership trial. So guys, sign up, download a book, and be a better version right now of yourself right now. Okay, so next goal is I want to establish a morning routine. This is something that I've been trying to do this year, but I really just not have been consistent with it. So I want to set up a morning routine where I take 10 to 15 minutes to write 3 things that I'm grateful for, to meditate for a few minutes so that I can focus on, hold on, there's fireworks being popped right now. My dog's gonna go crazy. Let me grab her. So anyways, I'm back. So where was I? Okay, morning routine. So what I want to do is I want to set aside, 10 to 15 minutes in the morning to write out 3 things that I'm grateful for and to set my intention for the day. So I truly believe that when we start our day from a place of gratitude, it's so much easier to be positive and bring joy throughout your day because you start it and you generate the positivity and you generate the joy from the start of your day. And I also want to start to be more intentional. So thinking about, what do I have to do that day? And what is the feeling that I want to bring to every single activity, every single task that I have to do? What are my intentions for those? How would my best self show up in every single situation? And my first measurable and attainable goal is to do that for 7 days straight. I want to do that morning routine for 7 days straight. So I'm ordering a planner from Best Self Company. You can check them out. They're on Instagram, they're online. You can also order it from Amazon. But it's a daily planner that actually you can write out in the morning 3 things that you're grateful for. And then it also has at night where you can write out, 3 highlights about your day. And that's really what I want to focus on, is filling out this planner every single day with things that I'm grateful for, schedule out my activities, my to-do lists, and then in my morning routine, going over those and being intentional. You guys, I really see that if I can do this, my life is going to be transformed. And I really can't wait to share with you guys, my progress throughout these goals. And that's why I wanted to hop on here and make this video, because this is what's going to help me be accountable, is putting this out there. And I want you guys to comment, come follow me on Instagram, be like, hey Randy, how's it going? Like, how's your morning routine? Keep me accountable, you guys. And I want to know what your goals are so I can help you too be accountable. And something that I'm really excited about next year is I'm going to be taking a life coach certification course. And my website, guys, is up. Go check out my website. I'm offering powerlifting coaching and soon life coaching. So I am super excited, guys, and I have even more announcements coming in 2018, big things coming, and I couldn't be done without the support and love that you guys show me every single day. So come connect with me on Instagram or leave a comment below. And if you haven't, make sure you like and you subscribe to my channel, because I promise I am going to be better about putting more videos up here. And you guys, I love you guys. Here's to a blessed 2018. Leave behind in 2017 anything that's no longer serving you. You do not have to bring that shit with you into 2018, okay? Only positive vibes moving forward. I love you guys. Aloha. Let's make